Hello class of 2022, this is Brian Neely coming to you with another one of our senior series installments. This is number 5 of the senior series. Got some information we're going to share with you about graduation as well as senior checkout that's required to participate in graduation. Some information we'd like to share with you about parking. Parking passes will no longer be required to park over at the athletic facility for graduation. This is coming from feedback we received from the community, so parking passes will not be required.
Welcome to the last video in our scheduled series for seniors as we count down to the graduation of the class of 2022. Today's topics will include senior checkout day and graduation day. Senior checkout is scheduled for Thursday, May 19th, and it will take place between 9 a.m. and noon. We ask for seniors to arrive sometime between that time frame to take care of their senior checkout. It is expected for checkout to last about 10 to 20 minutes per student. When you arrive for senior checkout, we ask that you enter through the main entrance and make sure that you have your student ID with you. At the checkout, we will verify that all fines have been paid, technology and textbooks have been turned in, the college and career survey has been completed, and that any additional graduation requirements have been met. These requirements include your peace officer training, CPR training, and your FAFSA completion. We have been contacting students who are missing these requirements, but this will be one last chance to make sure that everything is in order, and the AHS Computer Lab will be available to help students complete these items. Once you have completed your senior checkout, you will receive a cleared graduate ticket, which will have your name on the back of it, and you will hold on to that and bring it with you on Friday, May 20th, when you check in for graduation. All right, graduation day, May 20th. We ask that our graduates arrive to Allen High School between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Check your cleared graduate ticket for the location that you need to be dropped off. We do ask that graduates get dropped off so that there are more available parking spots for guests. And also this will help alleviate the traffic of students walking back across the road after graduation is complete. We're going to take a look at a couple of maps for exactly where you'll get dropped off based on your last name. If your last name ends in A through M, you're going to be dropped off behind the high school on what we call the teardrop, where the buses drop students off near the back of the cafeteria. To get to the teardrop, we are asking that you come down Rivercrest from Greenville, and then you'll take a turn by the practice field and go behind the school. If your last name starts with N through Z, we are asking that you come to the high school for drop-off from Exchange down Rivercrest. You're going to take a turn by the tennis courts and then follow the pathway to the circle drive in front of the school. When you arrive at Allen High School after being dropped off, we want you to bring your cleared graduate ticket to check in to your table, and that's where you'll receive your name card. A previous video covered dress and regalia. We do want to keep in mind that the high on May 20th is expected to be about 98 degrees, so please dress accordingly for the occasion and the weather. This is an important event for you guys, and so we want you to look nice, but we also want you to keep in mind that it will be pretty hot. As you arrive to the high school, have your graduation gown either unzipped or draped over your arm. And while we are talking about graduation gowns, now is a good time, if you have not already taken your gown out of the package, to begin airing out and de-wrinkling. You might want to do that soon so that it's not wrinkled for graduation day. The items that you can bring with you into Allen High School for check-in are your ticket, and you also may bring in your phone. Please don't bring in purses or bags or any unapproved regalia. We will not be able to hold those items for you, and we also will not be returning to the competition gym to be able to retrieve items. While you're waiting in the competition gym, you will watch a video that shows you exactly what graduation will look like as you cross the stage. The graduation parade from Allen High School across to Eagle Stadium will step off from the main entrance of the school at 7:05 p.m. and the parade route will be aligned with our elementary schools and our middle schools to cheer on our graduates as they walk across to graduation. As our graduates exit Allen High School on their parade route, they will pick up a bottle of water, and as they enter Eagle Stadium, they will be able to grab another bottle of water. Water will be available to our graduates throughout the ceremony along the edges of the field. The graduation ceremony is expected to conclude at around 10:15 p.m. We do recommend that our graduates eat prior to arriving for the check-in. For audience members, the gates to Eagle Stadium will open at 6 p.m. Concession stands will be open and available for food and drink purchases. We also want to remind our audience members that there will be pyrotechnics, and if that is something that is a health concern for you, this is a warning to let you know that they will be scheduled for the event. When the students receive their cleared graduate ticket, it will indicate where they will be seated on the field, and we ask that our guests make choices on where they sit in Eagle Stadium based off of the quadrant where their graduate will be seated. This will also help you make good choices on where you park in which parking lot, and also which meetup location you decide for after the ceremony. Students will exit the field in an orderly fashion, and they will exit to the corner that is closest to their quadrant. So they will exit out those gates A, B, C, and D based off of what color quadrant they are in. No guests are allowed onto the field after the ceremony, and students will be exiting out of the gates immediately after the ceremony. Additional topics of interest are photography. We do have a photography company that will be taking pictures of graduates as they cross the stage. Be looking for a separate email about how to pre-order those photos. Also have flowers available by the commencement group. These will be available for pickup at graduation. You can pre-order now on this website that you see on the screen. This is a lot of information to take in, but we hope that we have answered most of your questions about what senior checkout will look like and how graduation day will run. If you still have questions, we ask you to contact your house office, or you can send an email to ahs.communications@allenisd.org. Additionally, we have tons of information on the senior website, including how to order flowers, details about parking, and we'll be continuing to add things as we get closer to graduation.